Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry that I haven't returned to you since a few days ago. I just was really busy with other stuff that I was doing, uh, like real life stuff. So I just got really busy and hung up, and it took too much of my time. So yeah, I'm returning to you for the Tuesday album review today, and this is for well, it's gonna be for the new not new, but the 2008 album by Kings of Leon, which is Only by the Night. Sorry that I said new, I'm still a little tired and trying to wake up, but I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this Kings of Leon Only by the Night album, the 2008 album, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, this album's like almost 15 years old now, and what did I think of this album? Pretty good. I actually enjoyed this album quite a bit. Uh, there's a few songs on here that I don't know if I like as much. Like Crawl it felt like it was dragging on with Caleb Followill's voice. But, yeah, the drum work in it was pretty good. And so was the guitar solo. I actually liked the guitar solo at the end of the song of Crawl. That was actually pretty good. Closer is one of my favorite opening tracks on this album. It really gets you excited for this album. Like, ooh, this is gonna be something good kind of shit. But Sex on Fire was a pretty popular song when I first heard it. I think I got into them when I was 13, this band, or 13 or getting close to 14 or something like that. I think it was 13, to be honest. Yeah, because in 2008 I was 13. So, yeah. But still, Use Somebody was another great song from the album. Was like, I think, the second single. And then Notion is one of my favorite songs. Uh, I like Caleb Followill's vocals in that song. It sounds really good. And the opening, I like that opening to the intro of the song. It's really cool. The sounds really cool with that melody. I might not be singing it, humming it very well or whatever, but yeah, it was a really enjoyable song. This album does bring back a lot of good memories uh, of stuff I really liked for their previous work that they did. Manhattan was a very good one. Revelry was a little mellow, but it wasn't too bad. I gave that a solid 4.5 out of 5. Along with Crawl, I gave the same rating, a 4.5 out of 5. I Want You and 17 was probably a favorite. It's the song before Notion. So Notion has got to be my all-time favorite song on this album, along with Closer. Uh, Sex on Fire and Use Somebody are pretty strong singles. They weren't that terrible, but I wouldn't say they're my personal favorites. But I still gave them a very good rating because it's part of the album and it was quite enjoyable. I Want You was like a 5 minute song and it was good. Uh, I wasn't disappointed with it. It did seem very slow to get used to the melody, but in a way, I think it works with how the execution of the song is playing out. Caleb's vocals in it is really good, and just the harmonizing and the melody to the song is very laid back kind of stuff for the song I Want You. So it's a very, I guess you could say, sexual song a little bit, uh, or something like that. I don't know what it is. I might be saying the wrong thing, but please forgive me on that. Be Somebody was the last song I gave a 4.5 out of 5 because I just wasn't used to the melody and how the beat was playing out. It just didn't strike me as good, in my opinion. But Cold Desert was a great closer to this album, and yeah, this album was pretty good. I think execution and production wise, this album did very well for what it was going for. Uh, I was not disappointed with this album listening to it. Uh, like I said, it brings back good memories, this album, from when I was listening to it when I was like in my teens or starting in my teens and all that. But overall, I think Kings of Leon's Only by the Night was a pretty good album. I wouldn't say the best album, but yeah, it's a pretty good album for what it was going for. And I quite enjoyed it. I've been a fan of Kings of Leon for a while. I do own their new album, of course, the When You See Yourself. I do own Only by the Night, but it's kind of messed up and scratched up, so I'll have to get another copy of it when I can or whatever. But for a score, I'm going to give Kings of Leon's Only by the Night album an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty good album. I was not that disappointed with this album listening to it. There's a few songs I don't know if I like. My least favorites are Crawl, Revelry, and Be Somebody, but everything else did very well for what it was going for. So, yeah, pretty good job on this album, Kings of Leon. I personally loved it. Uh, yeah, but comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Tuesday album review I did for Season 3, Episode 12 for Kings of Leon, Only by the Night, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review, this Tuesday album review I did for you guys this morning, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I will be returning to you for another video. I was supposed to do the Thrice Scavengers track review. I'm sorry that I've been putting it on hold. I got really busy the past day or two. And I did get my copy of the new movie Spiral. So I'm like, yes. Personally, I thought it was pretty good. But keep in mind, everyone's got their own liking to what they like for entertainment stuff. Like music, movies. I personally thought Spiral felt like a Saw movie recreated. They made it into a better Saw movie, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna be watching it either today or probably today, I think, or tonight or whatever. But anyways, like I said, this was a pretty good album. Just a few songs I'm not sure if I really like, but it is what it is. They still did a very good job on this album. Kings of Leon did. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting the Versus video season 1 for Wednesday Versus video season 1. It's gonna be on August 4th, so definitely tune in for that. And yeah, stay safe, take care, and as always, I will see you in my next review.